Hey,
Oh.
excuse me.
Alexandre?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
nice to
Vladimir.
meet you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Please take a seat.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. How's life? How you doing?
It's good, good. Traffic was kind of bad, but
I bet.
it was great.
San Diego.
San Diego, yeah.
Have you ever been to San Diego?
I've been in 2014. I lived here for a while, yeah.
Nice, nice. Did it change at all?
No. So
Really? Still the same?
Still good.
Nice. Well, would you like something to drink or?
I'm good, thank you. Thank
Alright.
you very much.
So you would like to start with the interview then, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you about the interview setup, kinda. I'll ask you first couple of questions about yourself and your previous experiences. Then I'll ask you a little bit specific situations at the job, at this particular job, and then I'll give you some space to ask. All right?
Okay.
So tell me something about yourself, first of all.
So I've always been a very focused person, and whenever I set a goal, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like so far in life I'm a successful person, like, because being here, studying in America, having the opportunity to play soccer, which is what I love, and having the opportunity to be here, be interviewed by you, it's a big thing for me, because that's an opportunity for me to make my way up in life. That's the start of life for me.
Absolutely, I agree. It's a big thing coming to America from another
Mhm.
country. So you went to OCU, right? A
Mhm.
pretty good school and
Yeah.
pretty good soccer program, right?
Yeah.
I see on your resume that you played soccer there. Like you received multiple awards, scholarship. You also worked at the library
Yeah.
there. That's pretty nice. And then you were marketing major, 3.5 GP. How are you able to maintain all that?
So it was not easy, to be honest, because I would have practices in the afternoon, classes in the morning and afternoons, and I would have to work at evenings. So whenever I was working, I was focusing 100% at work. So, playing soccer, I was focusing 100% on soccer, and studying, focused 200%,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how I was there. But at the same time, I had to focus a lot on soccer, because in order to keep my scholarship,
Right.
I have to play well.
Gotcha. That's pretty difficult. Good job on that.
Yeah, but I was pretty successful
Mhm.
in time management.
Let me ask you a little bit more that specific job at the library. Was it your first job or?
It was not my first job in life, but it was my first job at the school in America.
Nice. So tell me about some skills and experiences you gained related to customer service. How are you able to adapt? Are you able to adapt quickly, or you need some time? And just tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, they provide me with the training to do the library stuff related, like shelving books, organizing books, but the main experience I had, like the main achievement I had in there was like helping people, talking to people. I had to help students and faculty, students from different countries. I had to deal with like people from 10 different countries every day.
Right.
So I had to change the way I speak to them, my vocabulary, how I talk to faculty, how I talk to students that are my friends, to students that are not my friends.
Right.
So I had to change all the time.
Good. Good job. Okay, let me ask you a little bit more about your knowledge about this particular company. What do you know about this job, us as a company, and you probably know it's an entry position.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested in your view of this.
So I did my research, and I saw that you guys are growing in this business, and at the same time, you guys are one of the best customer service in San Diego County area.
That's true.
And I'm willing to learn, even though it's an entry level. I'm about to graduate, and I think this is the perfect job for me as a foreigner.
Right.
I'm willing to learn and help you guys to grow, because I want to be part of this growth.
You also know a couple different languages, right?
Yeah, 3
Nice.
different languages: English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Yeah.
That's pretty important in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Since you will be dealing with a lot of customers, with a lot of co-workers, because we're a big company, you probably know that and you know, people sometimes get in conflict. It might sometimes be your fault or someone else's fault. How do you deal with conflict? Give me one example in your life. How did you deal with a conflict, professional life?
To be honest, I'm a very easygoing person, and I can deal with people pretty easily. So my way to deal with conflicts is talking about it. And I had a conflict in my sophomore year. It was not like 1v1 conflict. It was like my whole soccer team conflict. So I was one of the captains, me and two more. So we had a bad start in season, and people were complaining how they were playing, how many minutes they were playing, how others were playing. So me and these other two captains, we gathered and said, like, we have to stop it. We have to organize a meeting, and coaches agreed with us. So we organized this meeting. We talked through it. We talked about everything we needed, and after a while, it started working, and we had a winning season.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you about the result of the action you guys took.
Yeah.
So you guys ended up.
And it was a very important move for the team itself.
Nice. I like that. And just kind of to wrap it up, what would make you a perfect candidate for this particular position?
So as I told you, I've lived here in San Diego, and I know that here there's a big variety of people from different countries, from different places in America, and speaking 3 languages allows me to deal with them.
Absolutely.
Very well.
All right. I also think that's important in the marketing world.
Yeah.
All right, that will be all my questions. What are some of your questions? Do you have any?
So I know that you guys, that's an entry level job, and I read that there's no promotion available for this position, but is there a way we could?
Right. Let me tell you something. I know we posted that online, saying we basically posted that to sort out people who are willing to learn, regardless if they're gonna go up, make their way up, or not, and people who actually care only about themselves. So I'm really pleased that you still chose to come here, and as a college junior, I'm really pleased that you are willing to learn, because not a whole lot of people do want to come here just because it's an entry job, and it says there is not much movement.
Yeah.
But absolutely, that's not 100% true. If you are good enough, people will recognize that and promote you.
Okay.
And any other questions about that?
That's all.
All right. Well, that'll be all. I'm very thankful that you came here and actually showed up. As I told you in the email, we will be letting you know within a week if you got a job or not, and why, and so.
Sounds perfect.
And yeah, that'll be all.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
very much
for coming.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too.